I have to probably get time to do another province before all that's said and done. Happy days for us, really. Happier than we deserve. Oh, good heavens. Right, it's all about getting the legitimacy here, so it's just... The events are spend admin, gain legitimacy, and that's acceptable for me. Should make it fairly swift since we just have to get to 90. And I think kill the pretenders. No, just that and we're good. They're going to relocate to Rostock. It's a long way for them to go, but we can intercept them rather nicely. Jake, is England conquering Hainaut? Yes, they are, and that's good news for me, because that's really, really going to anger France. That's even a French corps. And although we are France's rival, they're going to want to take out England before us. And here we go. Keep those pretenders coming, because I got a good friend called Russia, who will surely help me out with this. Well, can't really count on that, but I'll do what I can. Orkney. Ain't never cared about Orkney. Look at him run away from my pretenders. I'll hang around in Mateo because he might actually go for it. Spend money to actually gain morale for once in my life. Sounds really nice. And one more event like that and we're actually out of the Civil War. It's not a bad event. Or disaster rather. At least not as bad as many make it out to be. So there we go. What have I spent? Like 200 admin? And pow! End of Civil War. Even gives us 3 stability. Ka-ching is all I can say to that. All I gotta do is polish up a few of these losers. And we finally completed our mission. Tuscany have 68 regiments, that's a bit scary. But protecting against them does seem like a good idea, so we'll do just that. You know what else seems like a good idea? Prestige from naval battles 100%. Thank you, Tayyip, for calling my civil war glorious, just like everything else in my country. True glory. Coldest period of the Little Ice Age. Brr. Salt and fur, getting good. Getting some of that prestige back as well. All the while Scotland gets gobbled up something nasty. Who's angry now? Both the clergy and the nobility, which is a bit of a shame. But the clergy, we can pretty much dish out our newly conquered provinces. Keeps them happy. Nobility also can be happy with the forts we'll give them. Yeah, I didn't even look at the levels of development there. Kind of regret it already. I should have checked to see which ones had better manpower and dished those ones out, but I was looking at forts there. This one, for example, has enormous manpower, but no problem giving it to the nobility. Takes so long to convert, though. Holy Lord. None of our deities help out with that, which is a crying shame. Revel. I think Revel's gonna revolt this time. Because I know where Revel is, right? Ugh, I can't be bothered going all the way up there. You can have it, nobility, it's not that bad a province for you anyway. Merchant guilds are still platinum mad, but too bad. Oh, you are not able, you're mads. There we go. Regan's still wanting to rise up, but we're almost able to take care of them. Let's just get everybody tucked away over in, if any of these provinces can support a decent army. Yeah, Turkey. Jake, maximizing estate benefits would be a good idea. This is bad ideas, guy. And yes, bird mana, I can see it right there. If only we had an idea that could soak up all those points. We'll get one eventually. Okay, all these truces, which means probably coalition about to hit us like a steam train. So let's get ourselves another friend. Hello, Savoy. You have plenty of troops that are probably going to need to defend us against whatever is coming. Then again, if they don't coalition us, then I've got a proposition for them. It's called dying. I've wanted Bremen for so long. Hold on, I have a claim on... Ah, they're a free freaking city. And Bohemia would defend them, the scum. Well, we'll wait till the Ottomans come knocking again, then we'll see who comes to their defense. Saxony? Yeah, the Ottomans would defend you, which kind of disgusts me. Russia could help me out, but Russia would be no match for the Ottomans. Not when they're 3 techs behind. Jings Mullings. Perhaps I should seek out people who are small and relatively undefended and crush them. And then again, there is England, who I'm really quite keen on crushing. They have plenty of friends still, yes, but they're friends that I can take out with my new big friends. Like Castile. Castile would help me out. Possibly. And I'm in a much better position to come down and traipse all over England. They have managed to get the all-important... Yes, the all-important military technology 19. But what can you do? Jake, can you threaten Saxony? Probably not. Not least of all because there's a truce. Yeah, I haven't been putting my threat in war to use, really. But go figure, England do not see the strength of my alliances here. Do I have any claims that I could potentially threaten over? I doubt it. The thing is, Saxony have that great big monstrosity friend of theirs, so... I'm going to start putting all this land as vital interest so that my subject starts making claims on them. Subject being Brandenburg, of course. And we should be good. With that, Riga no longer wants to revolt. We might have positive prestige for the first time in forever. I should also consider people that have revolted recently and try to convert their lands. Like around here. Makes it a lot easier. Because I don't need to worry about them revolting at all. Russia grows ever larger. I'll be honest, Russia, I want Krakow. Hopefully they don't break up over that. I doubt they would. Military access through Austria is still crushing me. I meant to get rid of that ages ago. Costing me way too much on the field here. Otherwise, we're looking good. Look at score, Jake. Score's looking pretty good. And Brandenburg are looking at a 6-4 general here. Could even be the one that I gifted them through event. That would be awesome. What idea do you think you'll get first? For Odin or Ideas Guy? For Odin. There's pretty much no competition there. Yeah, take the mission to reduce overextension because the bonus is great. That +1 diplomatic reputation could really save my bacon. It's also nice to be big and strong enough to gain favours every year, even with big boy allies like Castile. Kinda glad Castile chewed into Portugal a good chunk. And I'm glad they're friends with France. That should really turn France off from attacking me. Hopefully France don't attack one of my friends, say Savoy, and then call in Castile against me, because that would suck in every conceivable way. I think I'll go for some Scottish claims against England. Because there are lots of them. Well, it'll be pretty expensive on the aggressive expansion. It'll make Scotland take a lot more to gobble up. But we're not made of admin around here. Plus he'll core them quite quickly, and I need to avoid having too many revolts these days. But that means another toe-to-toe with England. England's friends are small and kind of isolated here. There's also the idea of the USA, but no, let's put that out of our heads for now. English army, they're now up to scratch technologically. How do they do in terms of numbers? Pathetic. Now is definitely the time to strike. There's a slight issue that, you know, we have revolts all around us here. What can I do about them? Could leave an army at home, but that's a dangerous proposition. I could leave a small-ish army at home, that's another proposition. Distant war for Russia, you're so pathetic. Can't actually get any of our friends in this, which is a shame. But we'll have all these people to fight, and they'd be able to team up and destroy us. So when we're looking at England and their friends, we're looking at 8, 15, yeah, fair chunk, and 6,000 up from the Palatinate. But then again, we have the 10,000 Scots on our side. Not that you should ever rely on the Scots. Slight possibility that the Russians could take care of our rebels for us. Not something I should rely on, but they might, that's the thing. Should also pay attention on their mission to conquer eastern Poland, hopefully they don't end up trying to conquer us. So do I leave these guys behind? Wouldn't really be enough to take on all of these, but I could pump them up a bit. I have the money and the manpower to do so. Yeah. Yeah, you know what, I'll get you over there. And the main thing you need pumped up with is artillery. Bringing you up to 12 should be fine. And this stack can take on the English. It's a flawless plan. Threaten war for Brunswick's core, Jake. Can't, there's still a truce. Oh, that's so close. That is so damn close. That would give a huge amount of aggressive expansion, but tempting. Oh, this is kind of nice. You're fighting Saxony, Ottomans, and Ravensburg. Because of the Palatinate, you say? To shreds, you say? Hey, England, do me a favor and tell me everything about your insides. Infiltrate, administrate shows that they have a fairly reasonable army over there. Actually, that's kind of scary. Hopefully the Scots will help us out. Some not very wise rulers have uttered those words in their life. Malta. Nah, Malta's fine, they can take care of themselves. Is this where I realize I sent off the wrong division? It is, isn't it? No, it's not, thankfully. Ignoring the ones with 7,000. Artillery, the rest of you make your way over to Lubeck, so there's plenty of space there. Jake, now that you played more with espionage, is it actually worth something? Ask me that again in a week. Alright, so sadly the English have some really well-led men on the, on the English lands. But check that Irish fort, that's all I can say about this situation. A couple of mercs will do us fine over in Meath. So glad we invested in naval, we'll surely take on the English fleet now. They're still at war, and the Palatinate won't join in. This helps us out a fair chunk, especially since we have all these guys ready and willing to crush everybody around here. I don't want to spend more on mill here. But I do need another general, for sure. I am really hoping that the Russians will help us with our rebels, because I'm leaving very, very little to actually help deal with them. In fact, it's kind of tempting to raise autonomy so I don't have to deal with some of them, like the Danzigs over in Tukola. I can get rid of those guys off the bat. Lithuanians, Livonians, and they're not something to worry about. The Poles are going to rise up. Yeah, really, I could get rid of all of them if I was just not so against increasing autonomy here. I probably should, that way I won't have to worry about it. But I'll have to convert them one way or another, so we'll just deal with it. England, your time of reckoning is upon us. And Castile will finally join in, which is nice. Not sure how effective that's going to be, or if it's even worth my time spending what few favors I have. But the USA is over there, and I wouldn't mind having my own little colony, to be honest. Tell me, Castile, how do you feel about the USA? To shreds, you say? I kinda want that land, I'll be honest with you. Maybe I should get some input from the chat here. How do you feel about the USA? Should freedom belong to us? And actually finally be a way to get some land without aggressive expansion too. How's Greenland? Still empty? Still empty. Nobody's really wanting it. Take it. Give freedom. We are to shreds. To shreds, you say? Alright, USA, yes today. This is kind of nice because it should all just go to us. Bring freedom to the USA. Move your capital to America and make Europe great again. Nah. Make Europe Norse again. Okay, England. To be honest, it's kind of even here, since we're fighting on your terms, and I don't have much backup here. But I kind of think you need to die. Just a hunch. We'll give it the turn of the year. Well, not the turn of the year, the turn of the month, if words wouldn't fail me completely. Our manpower reserves do not need to recover. Pasai of all people. I know where you are, but I'm lazy. There we go. Sure, let's get 25 dip for no real concern. Kill them. Castile might as well help us out. I don't see a good reason not to, and I don't know how south this could go without some allies. For example, I thought I could take on Poland and Munster without Russia. Glad I called them in, because I really couldn't. Northumberland shall be ours. Let's kill and keep moving. Hold on. Ah, damn, it's Oldenburg, not Bremen, who'd get involved. What does a man have to do to get Bremen involved these days? Also, we're going to make USAA co-belligerent, so their lands are cheaper, at least. And it's important to make sure it's Northumberland that we're going for. Why is that important? Because it's unfortified. So we're going to make a very quick attack on... What? What? We are currently making Scottish the primary culture in Munster. Oh my days. I can't see how you're doing on that one, but... Okay, I'm gonna leave you to it. So I just got a little man to take care of you. Cumbria is gonna need pretty much everything we can throw at it. You have one siege, that should be plenty. And we also need to Saxe. Yeah, loads of people joining in. I just need to crush them and keep moving. Kill and keep moving. Ah, I shouldn't have kept my fleet here, but I can have you guys over here. That'll help us out. Because there's a good chance you're going to go for Skåne. Okay, I should have seen that coming, but sometimes I amaze myself in my short-sightedness. This could help, actually. That could help out quite a bit. Well, we've managed to trap Oldenburg at the very least. And sent our enemies packing. Because we're packing the heat. Man, Munster. Don't know how long that's going to take because I can't see your progress. Jake, you didn't take the mission to improve relations with Pasai. Yes, I did. Alright, well, they're going to find themselves stuck there for a little while unless England comes to save them. Which gives me the opportunity, which I should take, to keep it under wraps and take care of you. Doesn't really matter all that much how I spread this out, I don't think. There we go. That'll do for now. Hopefully we're good enough to take care of the English. Not when they roll a 9 against us, but nah, we have superiority where it matters. Simply being better. Alright, well that taught me a lesson. Keep my troops together on Cumbria. I don't want to make my move on Munster if it's going to be Scottish. Okay, so France also went for England. This is exactly why I did not mind England getting involved down there. Now England's in 3 wars and a bit of trouble. The USA, well, I'm kind of going to feel bad for what I'm doing to you, but that's okay. Your cav is better, yeah. Ain't I loving that? Russia are now free some spots for rivals. Spots plural. Have to really hope they don't turn on good old Greater Denmark here. Surely they'd never do something so unthinkable. Hanover's down, fell like a ton of fat ugly bricks. Hoya will come soon. There we go. The Poles still wanting to rise up. They probably will. But the Gutnish, they'll be fine. Okay, so England wanting round 2. Or maybe they just want to chill in Lothian. Not going to be bothered about that if they do. And of course, how could I forget my good friend Brandenburg helping me out here as always. Now unfortunately those English are demolishing Lothian. I have to hope that Cumbria goes a bit better than that. Brunswick down. Probably better to just consolidate what I have on Saxony. Okay, if I get my numbers back, I should probably, take care of those English no matter how this siege goes. For better or for worse. Thing is, we entered through Lothian. We can exit via Lothian. And I won't get my river crossing because I have maneuver. They do not. And even if our troops are garbage, I have confidence in them. Grodno is Godno rising up. And thankfully we have our guys to take care of that. Oh, welcome, Netherlands. I'm not scared about this. I'm going to deal with the Grodnos. Nothing to it. When was there ever anything to it? Jake, will you be feeding New Scotland land to Scotland? Of course. Why would I not? Delighted at the fact that the English want rid of it. There is a slight chance they might want to loot. Oh, here we go. Ah, okay, they're never going to get it done in time, which is a shame. No need to pay for you if you're doing nothing for us. But let's kill and keep moving. Marches will go forward because it's inland. There's no need to worry about the fortification malice, the blockade malice. No need to worry about inflation either. That takes care of itself. But I would really like an Inquisitor, actually, since that's what makes these things go at a tolerable rate. So, my good clergy friends. As much as I would like that extra bonus, I need that level 3 Inquisitor, please. Ka-ching. Whilst I'm at it, though, I should really top these up a bit. Make them a generous offer they can't refuse, so I get some nice bonuses there. Kinda want that 100 admin, to be honest, but well, no buts, I'm just gonna take it. Wouldn't mind that military support either. It's good to be in charge. And we'll give them the diet that they deserve. There we go, we'll keep you guys around because who's going to rise up next? The Polish? Probably in... well, who's to say, but I'm going to bet on Polk. Podlasie, always bet on Podlasie. There's the thing, they're probably going to run into Grodno since it's a fort. Maybe, so I'll be ready for that. Right, so I think they still want to fight the Scots. Some rivalries just don't go away so easily. Or Cumbria, that's fine. I'm ready for you. Jake, how's the USA doing? They're probably a bit preoccupied. Oh, they're actually doing pretty... not invaded-y. Florida's not doing all that much. Florida, could you please get to work? Who else do we have? Castilian, Louisiana. Oh, the Floomin' French are at it. Oh well. Don't ever trust the Spanish. Your Inquisitor is called Gorm Marsfin, Jake. Hand him the throne. He's probably more capable than the latest generation that we have, the Scrams. It's funny because that kind of speaks to me, telling me what they should be doing. Bring back the Marsfin, my country yells. Are they disloyal, Jake? Ah, there's a good chance that's why. Well, they've got independent support, so most certainly yes, because Florida is huge there. Right, that's a bit disappointing then. Thought we could have the USA, but not today, I guess. Okay, we are hemorrhaging that manpower. Let's get you guys together. Podlasie will resecure itself, and we'll have you guys over here. Don't want Cumbria to fall, since we put a lot of effort into that. Similarly, I don't want to spend more of my forces running into the English without much payoff. Still, it has to be done. I have to save Cumbria. You're gonna help me out, Scots, right? Of course you are. So I find it really difficult to win these battles by my own skills. There we go. Damn, my units are garbage. It wasn't enough to bring marches to its knees. Okay, here we go. Coalition o'clock. Who's going to be next to join the fun train? Oh dear, Savoy's getting ravaged by rather a few people. And since France made us their mortal enemy, this is probably going to hurt. Alright, this is looking quite alright. We've got to make our move on Scotland, or else on London, or else it's all for Connaught. Thank God we made it before the French. The siege is ours. I'm gonna need the Scots to actually get to work here. Probably I told them to be shy. Yeah, do your own thing, guys. And you do your own thing too. Well, this is an acceptable turn of events. I'm going to need to take care of these provinces since they've revolted. We'll start off with Grodno. We don't have to, but it makes things easier for us. Ah, there go the English again.